Very soon. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to get started in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to put you all on mute. But if you have any questions while we're going through the call, just pop them in the chat and I'll do my best to answer them at the end.
We'll get this plus one.
So I am just going to wait a couple more minutes and then we will get started. Oh. While we're waiting, hands up if I can see your faces. Whose is this first Zoom call? Who's been on a Zoom call before? Ah, no. Oh, I've got a few newbies. Cool. So hopefully I'm going to give you, well, I am going to give you some tips on how best to get started and get going. I'm just literally going to wait one more minute and then we're going to get started because all you've got on time and I don't want to keep you waiting too long and I want you to be able to go on after this call and get some of these tips into action. So I'm just going to wait just a couple more seconds. Oh. Okay, let's get started. So, sorry, I'm just trying to sort my screen out so I can see everyone. Right, so this is obviously just a starter call. So it's basically helping you all get to SDD, which we all know is the most important position. So for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to briefly run through what SDD is and what you need to get SDD, and then I'm going to go through tips of how to do that. So SDD is the first most important position, well, the most important position for you to hit to. It is the first position where you reach a bonus. So the bonus for it is a £300 bonus. It's split over 2 months. So you need to do 3,250 points in your first, well, it doesn't have to be in your first month, in a month. And then you have to do it the same the next month to be able to get a second part of your bonus. So at the moment, the first month is £200 and the second month is £100, but it's going to switch in September. So the first month is £100, the second month is £200. So yeah, just to make you all aware of that. So each of our products holds a points value. So just to keep it really, really simple, because I don't, you know, this business is really simple. It's not overcomplicated. So just think of things as really, really simply. But the premium capsules are 200 points and the shakes are 135, so 135. So you need 3,250 points to be able to go SDD. Now that can come from you and your team, so it's not just you. And a lot of people think, oh my God, that's a massive number. It's totally doable on your own. It's quite hard work, but it's totally doable on your own. But also you can do it with a team. So, you know, you get all of the points towards your promotion from your team as well. So if you are just starting, a lot of people just always focus on products and having to share products, and always focusing on selling. But actually it's really great to start to recruit from the get-go as well. So really think about who that you know that could do with an extra couple of £100 a month. Don't start saying that they're going to be earning 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month, 30 grand a month, because it becomes really unachievable and a lot of people won't believe it. Whereas if you start saying, you know, who could really benefit from a couple of £100 a month, that's what I joined for. I joined to earn an extra £200 a month coming up to Christmas time. I think if Amy had said to me, do you want to earn 10 grand a month, I would have been like, well, whatever, it's not going to happen. So try not to get too overexcited by what this business can do. We all know it's amazing, and those amounts can be made each month, but actually to everyday person, you just want to keep it really simple and just think about how you can improve their lives by £200 to £300 a month. So that's what you need to really focus on to help you get towards SDD. So it's much easier to do with a team than it is to do on your own. So there's a few points that I want to go through just to really, really help you get off to a great start. So if this is your first month, then hopefully you would have started doing some of the things already. But the first thing that's really, really important is get excited and get passionate. This is one of the most important things, not just when you're talking to people on Facebook, because we all know that the majority of this work is done through Facebook. But what I want you all to really focus on is not just relying on Facebook. Get out and talk to people, because when you talk to people, they can see your body language, they can hear the passion in your voice, and you don't have to work anywhere near as hard when you're talking to people. Whereas sometimes on Facebook, you can feel like you're talking to someone for ages, and then they still go, oh, it's too expensive for me, or whatever excuse they come up, because they don't really feel the benefits. So if you get really excited and passionate about the products and about the business opportunity, that is what sells. People aren't always interested in, you know, they don't want to buy something, but they want in on whatever you're doing because you're so excited about it. So if you can really get excited and you know, be really genuine with it. If you're not excited about the product or the business at the moment, then do more research. Go and learn more about it and how, you know, the product is absolutely incredible. It can help with so many things. If you're not on the Juice Plus testimonial page, go and have a look on there and have a read through some of the testimonials, and then you will very quickly become really excited about how you can help people. Just remember that we're not doctors, so don't go up to someone and say, you know, I'm going to be able to cure your cancer, because it's not, you know, we can't do that. But you know, these products are amazing, exactly the same as the business. This business is incredible. What it can do for people and the opportunity that we have is absolutely amazing, and it's our job just to share it. If someone turns around and said to you, no thank you, that's absolutely fine, move on to the next person, and then keep going and keep offering it. But the more passionate and the more you know, excited you are, the more people are going to want to get involved. So really think about how you're coming across to people, and also, you know, don't forget to share why you started, what was the reason you got involved, because people are going to be able to relate to you as well if you really share why you got involved. So the next step is making sure that you're a product of the product. So this is so important. This is something that we talk about all the time. You have got to be a product of the product. There is no point being somebody on Facebook that says, here's my shake and here's my capsules, I love them, and then going to McDonald's and with your friends or whatever, because they're watching you. They're part of the people that should be getting interested in your journey. They're your warm circle of friends. So they're going to be watching you for the first few months, and they're going to be like, well, you're saying one thing on Facebook, but then you're sitting in McDonald's eating a Big Mac and fries with us. It's a bit, it doesn't really make sense. So it's not just, you know, always coming across perfectly on Facebook. You need to make sure that people that are close to you are seeing a difference in you, that they're really seeing that you're making a change. Don't get me wrong, you know, I still go out and have a few drinks and enjoy myself. This is a lifestyle change, but just remember that you need to show that you are making a change to your health. So going into McDonald's or KFC or whatever will impact on your business if you're doing it all the time. So yeah, just really think about being a product of the product. And when you're talking about the products on Facebook and you're sharing it, or any social media, not just Facebook, make sure you're not giving all of the information away and throwing it up over people. I try not to actually mention Juice Plus very often. I try to keep my posts really, really intriguing. And also I show that I exercise all the time. And that doesn't necessarily mean doing a gym class or something like that. It could just be going for a walk and getting your heart pumping, or doing something for 5 minutes. So instead of sitting watching EastEnders, you're doing some squats or something. Think about how you can just help people and give them a little bit of value as well. So just giving them tips and ideas of how you can really help them. So again, yeah, just showing that you're a product. And also, you know, I really feel that people buy the product that you're on. I don't know, some of the other girls that are on the call that have been in the business a little bit, like, just give me a nod if you agree. Like, I sell without doubt our ultimate package, because it's what I'm on and it's what I believe in, and I think people get the best results. And when people say to me, oh, you know, it's too expensive for me or whatever, I just say, well, I'd pay double. Like, I would, for how good I feel, I would pay double for the products, because really, in comparison to a lot of other things, they're not expensive. So you know, if perhaps you're just still at the very beginning of your journey, you don't have the money, which I didn't when I first started, to get on all of them, you need to try and get on the premium capsules if you can, because they are our best product. They, you know, they have what I've got all the studies on them, and they're going to give you the best results, and they're then going to be able to get you to share the best results, and then you can move on from there. But without doubt, they are the best product. Then, as I said, you can add the shakes and the boosters. I always say when I'm talking to people, oh my God, I couldn't ever not take my premium capsules. I take them every day without fail. Sometimes I double up, sometimes I triple up, if I've been up all night with the kids or whatever. But I would not go a day without taking my premium capsules, because I think they just keep me not being a zombie. And I literally live, breathe, sleep, everything. I love them. And everyone I come in contact with that says they're tired, I'm like, you need to try these capsules. It's so easy to talk about a product that you love, but it's very difficult to talk about a product you don't actually know about, and you're not maybe feeling the effects of. So yeah, I would really, really recommend saving up. You know, the premium capsules are $57.75 a month. In the grand scheme of things, that's nothing compared to other things. You know, that's less than a night out when people go out drinking. So if you are thinking, God, I would love to be on them, but I maybe just don't have that money, think about what you can just cut out that month to help you buy them. And then next month, you're going to be doing amazingly in the business anyway to help you afford your products. So yeah, I would really, really, really recommend you doing that. And if you've got children, get them on the child health study. It's incredible. Like, this company gives children free chewables. It's just amazing. So both of my children, well, all of my children are now on them. I've just started my youngest, who's 9 months, on the little gummies. I cut them up and put them in her porridge. So all of my children are now on them. So they are all little Juice Plus lunatics, but you know, they are they are brilliant. So with regards to the product, if again you're new and you've just started on the product, and you perhaps aren't feeling the effects of them, again, don't worry, share other people's stories. That's absolutely fine, and say, you know, again, get excited. I cannot wait to have results like this. I've already mentioned the Juice Plus testimonials page, but if you're not on it, get your upline to add you, but get on it. and just look through some of those testimonials, and you can share most of them. Just make sure that people have already said that you could share them. Don't just take a load of testimonials. But also, a lot of the girls that are in the team, you can share any of our results, and share just what you learn. Go and learn about the product. There are video after video after video on YouTube. Some of them are literally 2 minutes long, some of them are a little bit longer. Just go and learn about the product, because that's how you're, again, going to get passionate. When I first started, I was on every conference call, because we didn't actually have Zoom when I first started, but we had conference calls. I went to as many events as I could, because I wanted to learn as much as I could about this product. And within a couple of videos that I watched, I was just like, wow, this is amazing, which I knew already because I was feeling the effects. But the more you know, the more excited you can be. At the same time, you don't have to be an absolute like Juice Plus boffin. The research has already been done, so you don't have to know all about scientific research. If someone said to me, you need to be able to tell everyone about these the studies that have been done, I wouldn't be able to. I'm not a scientist. I'm nowhere near. So that's already been done. We don't need to worry about that. All we really need to do is just share other people's stories, because that's what people like. They don't want to be bogged down with loads of research and loads of information. They just want to know how they can feel better. So that's how to do it. Again, and then go and learn and watch videos on the business and how this business has helped people. If, again, you're just starting and maybe you're a little bit skeptical, or a little bit, I'm not really sure, you don't have much belief in the business, that's normal, that's absolutely fine. But go and research network marketing. Go and find the top earners, or not even specifically the top earners, but go and find people that are doing well in this business. Look at what they're doing. Don't copy, because copying, then it's not coming from you. It's so important what people can see is coming from you. But go and watch videos from the likes of John Holowati, Emma Snedden, Emma Karen. There's loads on YouTube of people that are successful in this business. Go and watch their videos and see what they're doing, and again, get excited about where they are, because they all started at exactly the same places where you are now. If for those of you who didn't see John's live video this morning with Simon Mitchell, he earned £16 in his first month, and he was like, how do I get excited about £16? But he didn't get excited about that £16. He got excited about what the potential of network marketing could do for him. So that's what you need to get excited about. If you don't know about network marketing, because a lot of people don't, and I hold my hands up and say, I had no idea when I first joined, go and research it, because it will blow your mind. Like the opportunities that network marketing can give you is incredible. So just go and research it. There's also a really great video called Rise of the Entrepreneur. So that's a really great video to watch as well, that just explains a little bit more about network marketing. So then what you need to be working on is obviously getting your customers. So you really, within your first couple of weeks, want to be getting your customers, because that helps start to build up your momentum. So the best way to do this is obviously get really excited, get passionate, make sure you're a product of the product, and that you're sharing this over Facebook. What's the video's name? It's Rise of the Entrepreneur. Don't ask me to spell it, but I can put it in I'll see if I can find a link, and I'll put it in the Diamond Dreamers thing. But it's a really great one to watch, because it really shows you, the excitement and what the industry can do for you. But going back to the customers now, anyway. So customers, people don't, as I said, people don't like to be sold to. They don't want to feel that they're being sold to something. But if you're selling, you're sharing something on Facebook and you're excited about it, and like Kelly put up a post this morning about fitting into a size 8 jodhpurs or jeans, and that's a great post to put. She didn't put anything about Juice Plus. She didn't put anything about the fact that her shakes had helped her or anything like that. But that's what people want to do. Who doesn't want to fit into size 8 jeans, and feel good? So stop showing off, Kelly. But that's, they're the types of posts. Another post that's really great, and I did it, I haven't done it for a while actually. I literally just stood in the mirror with my jeans sort of held out, and people could see that there was a gap in them, that 2 weeks ago they they were really tight. People like to see those types of things from you, you know, but you don't have to be standing there in a bikini, because, you know, I'm a mum of 3. People don't want to see that. But what people want to see is that you're showing your results, and you're just being, you know, just get quite creative with your posts. Don't be the same as what everyone else is doing. Be a bit different. And the best way to do that is just, you know, get excited and get passionate about what Juice Plus has done for you. And then again, share this business with people around you. Don't just get hung up on customers. Customers are great. We need customers, of course, because this is a customer-based business. However, we also need team members, and this is where people always tend to overthink things, like, oh God, how am I going to get any team members? It's really hard to get team members. It's all about your mindset. The more you talk to people, the more they're going to come back to you as well. And again, it's about creating excitement. Why have you got involved in this business? It's coming up to Christmas, which is a really scary thought. It's like 4 paydays till Christmas. Terrifying, isn't it, that this year is, again, not nearly over, but coming towards that way. So people are going to be starting to think about, they want more money for Christmas. They want more money for Christmas presents. They don't want that pressure of thinking, God, how am I even going to be able to afford Christmas this year? So, you know, really start to think about how you're wording your posts. Don't just be, again, copying those, I'm looking to recruit 2 team members into my team. Who wants to earn money? You know, everyone's had the same one that's been flicked through Facebook. Really think about who you want on your team. And again, we talked about it quite a few times, but think about your like tribe, and who can relate to you, and who you can relate to, and who you can really help. Like for me, I wouldn't go and try and find 18-year-old girls, because I can't really relate to them. I'm a mum of 3. I don't go out as much anymore, as much as I'd like to. You know, my responsibilities of that to an 18-year-old is completely different. So we maybe would not relate to each other as well as if I was talking to someone who had children and horses, because that's what I've got. So really think about who you can connect with, and they're the types of people that you want to be sharing the business with. You know, and then you can share your story, and they're going to go, God, I know exactly how you feel, because that's how I felt. And then you can show them that how Juice Plus has helped you. So that's how you really focus, again, on getting team members as well. Just share your story. We are paid storytellers. So you're not, again, trying to give someone loads and loads of information about the business. Just share your story and how well it's done for you, and why, if you're, again, at the very beginning, why you're excited. If you're not doing particularly well at the beginning yet, because you're still at the beginning, share your upline success. You know, if they're still at the very beginning, share their upline. There's going to be someone soon that you can share the excitement there. So posting on social media, this is something that is something that's really important. So you need to look at your social media wall as such, as like a shop window. So try not to just copy and paste things. I have a bit of a rule in my team that I don't want people to copy and paste things, because it's not lazy, it's just a lazy way of doing things, when actually people relate so much when they see things coming from you. So try and really think again and get specific with the people that you're trying to help. If you can really think about your posts and word them around the people that you're trying to help, then you're going to get much more response back from it. And again, give people value. Share some recipes on your pages. Share that you're living this healthy lifestyle. Share the excitement. If you've just started, a lot of people don't know how to start their first post, so they don't start for a little bit. But just be like, I'm so excited to be earning a little bit of money extra month from my mobile phone. You know, they're the types of things that you can say. Or you know, I'm really excited to be changing my life, changing my health and getting a bit healthier by taking this amazing product. And you can take a picture of the capsules or something, and just look at what other people are doing. Look at the way Amy posts, look at the way I post, look at the way you know, Kelly and some of the other girls in the team post, and really look at what who we're sort of targeting as well, and then think about how you can do that with yours. So just make sure you don't give all of the information give it all away as well to everyone, you know, because you'll just find that people then start to just scroll through. They're not reading things, Pictures are great. Make sure they look really nice. And just the most important thing is to stay consistent. If you can't post 10 times a day, don't do it. Don't post 10 times one day and then nothing for the next 3 days. If you can just commit to doing 4 times a day, that's great. Just do it every single day. And at weekends is the most important time to carry on your posts. And really, you know, at the moment we've got things like Buffer, Hootsuite. I think there's another one called Everpost that you can literally schedule your posts. So they're the types of things that if you're really busy throughout the day, like sometimes I can't get on my phone and I think, oh my God, 6 hours has gone through, you know, the day's passed and I haven't even switched my phone on. So use those apps to really help you schedule your posts. And I tend to do that of an evening, and then at least I know I've got some content going through my Facebook in the day that people can have a look at. Another thing that is so important is getting to events and also just getting on these Zoom calls. So obviously you've all done amazing because you're on the Zoom call tonight. So that's brilliant. But getting to events. So we spoke last night on our Zoom call about getting to Bournemouth. It will change your business. If you haven't been to a big event yet, it will blow your mind. They're absolutely incredible. If you haven't got the money, save up for it. Get a ticket literally the day before you go and just go for it. I did it the first conference that I went to. I think I got my ticket like the day before, but I promise you, you will regret not going if you don't go. So even if you have to beg, borrow and steal the money, just do it and get there. But also get on as many Zoom calls and training calls as you can, because that's what will help you. Sometimes it can be a bit tough when you're talking to people all the time and you start to get a little bit of negativity, and then you start to think, oh God, this is really hard and I'm really struggling. Like I felt like that so many times at the beginning, and I thought, is it something I'm doing wrong? But getting on these calls, you'll be like, oh, actually everyone else is the same. Everyone goes through this process. And normally it's at the time that you think, oh, it's not for me, I'm going to quit, is the time that your business will then flip and you'll start to get orders and you'll start to really see a difference. So sometimes it takes, 2 weeks to get your business moving. Sometimes it can take a little bit longer. This isn't an instant business. It's not a get rich quick scheme. But what it can give you in 6 months' time to a year is an incredible business where you may be able to give up work, or you may be having a great income that can just then enable you to go part-time. It's not going to happen in a month's time. So don't get caught up in how everyone's suddenly going to the top, or, we see obviously Amy doing incredibly. She's done this. She's been through the struggle. We just weren't, well, I was there at the beginning, but some of you weren't there. So some of you don't see it. You just see her doing really well. So just remember, everyone's been on this same struggle as you. So just keep going. One more tip, and then I'm going to get a speaker on for you, so it's not just me waffling on all the time. But yeah, lastly, just ask questions. We've got incredible support groups. Like, I think our team has got the best support group. So if the more questions you ask in those support groups, the more you're going to know. Don't sit there quietly and think, oh, I don't really know. Like, just be busy in these groups and get your name out there, because the more you get out there, the more you ask questions, the more people know who you are. Honestly, the better you will do. So yeah, don't be afraid to get out there, and don't always ask your upline. Ask in the group chats, and if you can't find out or you can't get the answer on the group chat, just go and research it. There is information everywhere, so it's everywhere for you. So just go and find out. So what I'm going to do now anyway is pass you on to, or bring in Amy, who's one of the girls in my team who is absolutely storming it at the moment. She came on board. Amy, can you unmute yourself? I'm not sure if I can work out how to do it, but she joined my team in May, end of May, June. I can't even think where we are. Anyway, she went SDD in her first month, which was absolutely incredible. She did really, really well, and now she is building a team like wildfire. So she has got an incredible team building underneath her. So I'm just going to get her to share a few tips with you on how she's doing and how she's building her business. So yeah, take these top tips, and hopefully you can all learn something from it as well. So if you have any questions that you want either me or Amy to answer, then just let me know. Pop them in the chat, and then I'll answer them, or I'll ask Amy. So Amy, share your sort of story with us. Like, what did you do before you did Juice Plus?
Okay, I'll try not to waffle, and I'll try.
You've got 10 minutes.
Brief.
So.
I've got 10 minutes. Holy crap! So I just want to reinforce everything that Lou said. These guys don't talk out of their arse, and they're repeating it all the time because it's true. So basically, I just did as I was told. I got on the Zoom calls. I did my 3x3 posting, and everything that everyone told me to do, I just did it because it's tried and tested. These guys all above us have all done it before, and it's worked. So don't overcomplicate it. Just get going. So, and I'm no one special, and no offense to the girls and stuff. None of us are like rocket scientists. Like, everyone can do this. Just do as you're told. It's a tried and tested sort of method that was worked for them. A lot of people struggle with time. Speak to your upline. I'm doing a full-time shift job. Admittedly, I don't have kids. That's why I just think if Lou can do it, then anyone can do it. Kind of, there's no excuses at all. I work for NHS. I do shift work, and I just fit it around my life. And I just committed to it. So I'm no one special. I did what I was told. I initially I got onto wasn't rocket science. I got onto the goal plan. I had loads of energy. I have so much energy now, it's mental. Like, I literally had to take myself for a run with the dog yesterday just to burn some off because I'm so bloody hyper. So it's easy to sell because it's like, you don't have to sell it. You're just trying to get people over to this lifestyle. And I can hold my hands up and say I was clean to start off with. I did the detox, but I have odd bad cheat meals and stuff, but I'm not bothered anymore because I still have energy. So and I've lost weight and everything else, my skin's cleared up. I'm not going to waffle you, but my results have been nothing special, but it's special to me. And because I'm on the products and because I have so much energy, it means I can put all that energy into the business. Then that's why it's all working. It's kind of got a ball rolling for me. Lou, I'm waffling.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, that's cool. That's perfect. Thank you. So yeah, as Amy's sort of saying, you know, she has got a really, really busy job. And I just want to share with you as well, like, Amy wasn't going to join up. I went and met her.
Oh, yeah.
And, I went through everything with her, and she was like, yeah, I'm really excited, I'll join. And then like 2 days later, she was like, no, I'm not going to join. So if you have
biggest skeptic out of everyone,
don't give up on them, keep going. And then a couple of days later, she decided to join, and yeah, it's been amazing. So don't ever give up on them. Just keep building that relationship.
Another thing I learned from my first month to my second month, all those people that you chat to and people that come to you go, oh, well, what are you doing? Oh no, it's too expensive. Okay, not a problem. That was my response. That's fine, you watch me. And I just used that, and I used that to get my energy, to get my results, and just to keep my posting going. And then every single seed that I planted in my first month came crawling back to me in my second month. Actually, it was on about week 8. Like, literally my phone went mental. So just don't, you can't look at the short-term plan for this. It's kind of a 3-month rolling plan that you've got to be looking ahead. So don't, like, yes, admittedly, I made £500 my first month. Amazing. I'm super chuffed. And it does whatever effort you put in, you do get back out again. But try and think for the long-term plan. And the key to it is everything that Lou said, but be consistent. And also just tips for starting up your wall, because I never posted barely anything on Facebook. I was just one of those people that stalked everyone else and just watched everything else. So before I start, my tip for starting up is like get some loads of positive posts from Pinterest and motivational posts and start putting them up and start getting your wall positive and happy, and some funny stuff, whether it's funny dogs, funny horses, whatever your area is, whatever your hobbies are, funny kids posts. Start getting that going for a couple of days and build that up, and then start adding sort of your clean eating, how you feel results as you go along. That way you get your 3x3x3 posting up. But yeah, that's my biggest tip. Don't go Juice Plus machine. I did that in my first week and a half and it nukes my business, but I still managed to go to SDD. So don't do that. It's a bad move, because everyone was like, oh, bloody hell, someone else selling something else, and everyone just switched off. So I would say do more motivational posts, more positive posts, more happy posts than you are going to do Juice Plus posts. That would be my biggest tip. So I would do 1 Juice Plus post a day and 1 testimonial post a day, and then the rest is all happy stuff. And then I feel the reason why everything's got going for me is because I've just started posting about my life, and because everything is so positive and everything's so happy and everything is going in the right direction, that's what's sold. People have gone, well, what's she on? Why is it all so good? Why is it all so happy? And none of it's fake either, because I'm on the products, because if you read into it a bit more, speak to your upline, it balances all your hormone levels out and stuff. And I just thought I didn't really get it, but until I looked into it, it generally does make you happy. And I already have customers coming off antidepressants and stuff, which is just mental. So that's my life is selling. So I'm just, and people are like, well, what you want? I want part of it, because I'm not selling weight loss. I'm selling happy energy, because that is a market for absolutely everyone, especially your closest friends and family, because why would you not want to get them on board and be happy and have a more positive outlook on life? I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense. And like Amy said, it's just really important to share your lifestyle and not become this Juice Plus robot, which is so easy to do. And just remember, you know, sometimes we can get so sort of focused on, I've got to be this position, we've got to be this position. And obviously, yes, you know, hitting your certain positions is great, but just think about who you can help. Really think about who you can help within this business. Who do you want to help with this product? Who do you think you can help with this the business? Write their names down on a list and talk to them about it. And you know, when you start thinking about other people more, when you start you know, really trying to care about other people, everything will come into place for you. You know, when you get a team, it's all about helping them. If you help them get to where they want to be, you will just go to where you want to be anyway. So it really, this is what is amazing about this business, is that you can help other people. You know, and there's nothing better than getting a message from, you know, a customer saying, I've been able to come off my antidepressants, or from a team member saying, oh my God, because I had that extra £500 this month, I've been able to buy myself a new saddle or buy the kids' school uniform or whatever. So, you know, really think about who you can help, rather than thinking about, you know, sometimes it's very easy to think about ourselves all the time, but, you know, really think about who you can help. So Amy, just your last tip for everyone before we finish. We've literally got 2 minutes before it cuts out. So
do a load of self-development. So you need to look up network marketing stuff, speak to your uplines, to the best people. Jim Rohn turned my life around in the first week. What else?
Eric Worre.
Yeah, all them people. Do a load of self-development. I've got loads of stuff to tell you.
So Lucy's just asked a question, actually. So when it comes to the end of the month, and people, you want to approach customers, a really great thing to do is, if you can, do if you order with me. I know we've spoken about ordering, so I just wanted to let you know that I'm doing a little offer, and sometimes I send people either a week's worth of boosters, or I put them into a little, sometimes we do recipe books. So anyone who orders the gold plan with me, I'm giving them a free Lean in 15 book. So things like that you can do, just a little incentive. So that really, I found that really, really works.
One more thing, stay really positive and stay really proud that you're in an amazing business and you've got an amazing product. Don't go calling to people. People need to come to you. You need to keep that attitude, and don't feel like you're going salesy. Like mentally stand tall and feel proud, because that in itself will reflect in your posting and people will come to you. Don't go, oh, I've got something that I can show you. Just be careful with your wording and try and make your posts strong and confident, and a massive belief in what you're doing.
Oh, my thing's gone. I don't know if it's cut out. Can you hear me? Oh no, it's fine.
Oh, I'll keep talking. Stay really proud and stay really strong, and just believe in what you're doing. And message your upline. Always ask loads and loads and loads of questions. No question's a stupid question.
Yeah.
The more knowledge you get, the stronger you're going to be within every area, and learn more about the products as well.